some love, so some old and the no, and fucking with them old boys.
Underdog Sports, episode 20. Shout out UNH, White on the Whip, baby. Tomorrow, I'll be there.
The Whip?
You gotta be there. It's called the Whitmore Center.
Are you doing a autograph signing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
First
Underdog Sports.
First retard to get kicked out of UNH.
Yeah, first. I'm suspended.
Sorry, the second.
All right. The Super Bowl happened.
Fuck you, man.
The Chiefs won.
But more importantly, the Eagles lost.
The Eagles lost. All right, I
Fuck the Eagles.
put down the stats for people. That's just if we want to refer back to it. But I'm gonna
I
start.
don't think there's really anything to refer.
I got this.
to.
Jalen Hurts good. Mahomes good. Pacheco good. Every Eagles running back sucked. All wide receivers that game sucked. Kelsey's alright. Both Kelseys. What's Smith? He was.
Dallas Goddard had some big
Goddard
catches.
was crazy. Both defenses.
Chiefs D.
Actually, no, that one guy on the Chiefs went crazy.
Nick Bolton.
Bolton went crazy.
That
was the game.
All
Rama
right.
sucked.
Super Bowl facts. Do we do this first or last?
Do it first.
All right. Super Bowl had more viewers than the past 6 NBA Finals combined.
Soccer's still better.
We're going through it right now. Last place for championship viewership. NHL 4.6 mil. World Series 11.8 mil. NBA 12.4. Super Bowl 100. Look at that jump. 113 milli, and then another big jump. Champions League 700 mil. Where is that?
Notice how it's the
The
difference.
Champions League is all like the top.
Alright.
So
All
you
the
take
top
every
teams
European,
from there.
Yeah, 16
That's
teams
all the
make it to the
European
knockout
leagues.
stage.
and it's usually the top 2 teams in those leagues go to the Champions Leagues, and then the second, third, and fourth place go like the Euro leagues, I think.
Oh, okay.
I thought Euros
Well,
was all
all right.
countries.
So first place
Euros
obviously.
is just like a bunch of mid.
First place, obviously, the World Cup,
All right.
1.5 bill. But I don't think that should be included with the rest because that is once every 4 years. That's also countries, full countries playing
The
each other.
Champions League still wins.
Yeah, I'm
Soccer's
not-
still on top.
Here's the
because
thing.
it's a global
Wait.
sport.
Almost 7
That's
times.
just Europe.
Hockey is literally just really America, Canada, baseball, America.
Russia's watching it. The finals.
No, they have their own
Russia-
shit.
Russia.
Wait, how many
Baseball,
people live in
NBA,
Canada?
only basketball, pretty much. NBA, only basketball. Only
USA.
America,
Canada.
really.
Canada. They have
No.
teams.
A little bit of Canada. They have one team.
And then maybe some Europe.
Super Bowl, just America. Soccer.
No,
Literally
I-
an entire continent.
I think more countries are watching the Super Bowl than you think.
There's
I don't think so, man.
It's just Samoa.
Mexico's definitely watching it. Canada's definitely watching it.
well, obviously, one person from a country can be like, oh yeah, but
Hey, that's a country though. That adds on to the country total.
England's definitely watching it.
Dude, I don't know. They're like
Germany's
the
definitely
poorest
watching
rating
it.
on
70
football.
countries.
There's 173
It's
countries.
broadcasted
in
to
the world.
170 countries.
Well, broadcast, it doesn't mean it's watched.
If it's on, someone's watching.
Yeah,
it.
someone's
Alright, now
watching.
the difference between the huge gap is the fact that it's 1 game versus 7-game series. Nobody wants to watch 7-game series because they're casuals.
What are the only countries that wouldn't be watching it? North Korea, Turkey, and then some other shit that doesn't have internet. Well, the Pakis definitely watching it.
Like, people in Africa are not watching the Super Bowl.
You don't know that.
I know that. I know that. Alright, we'll get
You know,
into
only
this.
like 64 countries make the World Cup, right? A lot of countries are.
Oh, yeah, 64. Like, that's not
a
enough.
lot, dude.
Alright.
Beautiful Canada.
Jalen Hurts, this is actually crazy. Thank you. Jalen Hurts is the first ever Alabama player to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
That's shocking.
Bama
That
sucks.
sucks.
There's no. I had to look that up like 3 times. There's no way that was true.
All Bama players
Yeah.
are system players.
That score a touchdown, not pass for touchdown, because Joe Namath. Eagles had 0 sacks for the first time since week 6. Teams leading by double digits at half were 26-1 before this game, and that was, we all know, 28-3. The last 17 quarterbacks to lose their Super Bowl debut never make it back.
I could
So,
see it.
Jalen Hurts,
Eagles have a lot of people that are becoming
Leaving.
free agents, so
It's Trey Lance is Trey.
like basically their entire defense.
yeah.
It's Trey Lance or Brock Purdy's turn next year. I don't know which one.
Hurts first quarterback to score 3 rushing touchdowns in a Super Bowl.
I got a Jalen Hurts fun fact too.
Do it right now.
Sucks.
It's a pretty stupid one. I just found it out. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
I love this dude.
In the 49ers-Eagles game, Brock Purdy, that half drive he played, completed more passes in the middle of the field, so away from the 2 sidelines, than Jalen Hurts did the entire Super Bowl. With 300 passing yards.
Purdy's him.
Okay. If
Or
he can
Hurts to the sideline.
hold a football. Mahomes, first quarterback.
What is that
to
supposed to mean?
You ever seen those commercials?
Oh yeah.
The frosted flakes.
I thought you were like making fun of him by saying help, so I was like, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Mahomes, first quarterback to lead the league in passing yards and win the Super Bowl in the same season. Chiefs second half, 0 turnovers, 0 punts, 0 penalties, 0 sacks allowed, and 1 incompletion. They clamped up.
That was a great halftime adjustment by Andy Reid.
Yeah. This is crazy. I literally just saw this. Teams to score 35 points in the Super Bowl or the conference final were 39-0 until the Super Bowl.
Defense doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. And then I just want to go through the broken curses.
Defense might have won championships.
Because the Chiefs,
700 years.
the Chiefs had some curses on them. Starting the game off, they won the coin toss. MVP's 0 for 9 in the Super Bowl since 2000.
I added this one, but you kind of already said it.
Oh,
It was the passing leader thing.
okay. Drake bet on them to win, so that's obviously auto L. And then
He's 2 for 2 in a row now.
someone fucked with the Rocky statue.
Oh, yeah.
But
I swear that's an Eagles fan.
Probably.
It was
probably.
definitely an Eagles fan.
Because it wasn't, the guy was wearing a jersey, he was wearing a hat and a t-shirt.
Wait, they saw the guy?
Yeah, he took a picture in front of the
Listen,
Oh, I
statue.
didn't
guy's
think
wearing
they
a
found him.
t-shirt
He
and
just
a
had,
hat.
he was just.
And you can buy it for like $20.
The only thing he had was a Chiefs hat.
Oh, it's just a hat? Oh, it was definitely.
Yeah, he's a Chiefs fan. He's just wearing the hat.
Alright, that is the Super Bowl.
Dylan wear 49ers jersey, man.
Wait, was Jalen Ramsey actually cut?
My team's
No,
better.
he hasn't
No,
been-
not yet.
My sweater's better.
They probably.
Oh, I was looking at.
I can see.
Alright, also off the Super Bowl, James Bradbury admits to holding.
I am tired of the Eagles fans crying.
It was holding.
You're a hypocrite. You are a
What
hypocrite.
am I
I
hypocrite?
mean, that is
You
true.
guys got
I mean,
spanked, and all you did was bitch and moan about the refs.
Because we didn't get the call. The
Oh, there
no,
we go.
'cause- no. In that game, the refs were making the calls that were calls. In this game, they made the right call. They made the right call. It was a holding, and maybe it wasn't called here and there in the regular season, but you can't hold. It is the rule.
People
I'm
are
sorry,
saying
the refs did their job and made the right call.
People are saying they shouldn't do that late into the game.
I also have-
Everyone's pissed. Because
I also have a feeling that if you reverse the roles that Jalen Hurts did that and threw it to AJ Brown, they wouldn't have called it.
Oh, boo fucking who?
Why would they not
Mahomes is
stop?
every-
Everyone-
everyone-
Everyone's excuse for it was like, oh, they ruined probably one of the best Super Bowls we've seen in years because of a holding call. It's
If
like,
people want
The
to
Eagles got more from the refs.
I saw
than
someone
the
saying it was a
Chiefs
shitty throw. I believe that Mahomes only threw that to bring their refs' attention
Exactly,
to
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
well,
only
that's
reason
what a
he
smart
threw it to
quarterback does. You see someone getting held, or you see pass interference, you throw
Yeah,
it
as soon as he
in
saw,
that direction.
as soon as he saw
Doesn't
Jimmy
need to be
Jersey
close or
get
anything.
held, he just chucked it up to him. Like,
I don't understand. Going like this. How the fuck is that?
No, he went like
He
this,
tugged-
so he
He
couldn't.
tugged his jersey. That ain't
No,
gonna take that
no,
much
no.
away
His
from him.
arm was like around him,
He's
like he was giving
affecting
him
the
a hug.
route.
I have one more.
Before
I have
the ball
one more
is in the
curse as the
vicinity.
Chiefs.
He was behind him.
Andrew picked the Eagles, and Andrew's undefeated.
And you didn't pick anyone. You just kind of
Yeah.
just said fly Eagles fly. Didn't actually pick anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
We all do.
Yeah.
Chad Henne goes out on top. Shout out Chad Henne.
Oh, he retired?
Anytime they needed him, he was ready for that one drive to ball out. Derek Carr released and also visited New Orleans, but I feel like they were saying that he's not gonna go there.
yeah, I don't think.
I don't know.
I've read something that he like didn't like it there, so I don't know where he's gonna go.
I don't know why the fuck you wouldn't go there.
New Orleans?
He could succeed there.
New Orleans
Oh, I
has
forgot
such a
to
good
write
team.
down Alvin Kamara.
Oh,
I got,
yeah.
I got a thing about him where it was like confirmed him, obviously, but Atlantis. Jimmy G visiting Tampa, fulfilling his destiny of replacing Tom Brady. That's the
That'd be
storyline.
so funny.
I hope he does good there.
Me too. Actually, no. He's in the NFC. If he was in the NFC, I'd support him.
I don't really like Tampa.
I hope he does good there.
They're so irrelevant.
He's not on the 49ers or the
They
Patriots.
were always irrelevant, and then Tom Brady came, and then they were insane, and then Tom Brady's gonna leave, and they're gonna go back to being.
He's no longer on the 49ers, so I can root for Virginia.
Juju got
Fly Jimmy Fly.
bullied and harassed on Twitter for posting a meme.
For finding a funny meme and sharing it with his friends.
Dude, AJ Brown.
He has a ring.
AJ Brown was fucking pissed during the.
AJ Brown is fucking salty.
Yeah, dude. I would.
He kept trying to like
Oh,
make
well.
it sound like he wasn't pissed off.
Can I
He's
say
like, yes, I agree.
He's like, first off, congratulations.
Yeah.
Second of all, don't act like you're all that because Mahomes revived your career or whatever.
Yep.
I'm
He
like,
didn't even
he's-
revive his
he's
career.
mad.
Yo, did you guys see his bounce back on what's his? He really bounced. Oh, I gotta find it. Keep going.
It's
All right.
definitely on.
Zeke will potentially be cut if he doesn't take a pay cut or restructure his contract. He's got 2 years left. And they just don't want to pay him that much.
I don't blame them.
He's not worth that much to just be like a third down running back to get the short yards. I don't know.
Tony Pollard.
That's how you know the Cowboys are changing.
That's how replaceable
Zeke.
running backs are.
Zeke has been a huge part of the team ever since he was drafted. So to see him in a
He
different,
had two.
Maybe
See
he
him on a
he's-
different
hey,
team is
you
gonna
never
be
know.
so
Maybe
sad.
he's holding you back.
Maybe Dak's
Maybe.
next.
No, I hope he is.
I hope not. I like that. And then a bigger one,
He was getting booed. Getting more.
Jalen Ramsey in the exact same position, potentially cut if he doesn't restructure because he's getting a lot of money to not do that much. So
Awesome.
I'll read
yeah,
you
it's
the
kind of
teams.
funny because
I
they
can
were
see
drafted
that.
right after each other in.
I'll read the teams
16.
that Jalen Ramsey, if he does.
I know the Patriots
best
were on there
seniors.
just because it's the Patriots.
It's the Patriots, the Raiders, the Lions, the Seahawks. If he goes to the fucking Steelers, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
he's not going.
And then the
He would
Bengals.
not go to the Steelers.
Jalen Ramsey.
I don't see him going to any of those.
I don't know.
I can see him
Maybe
taking.
either.
I can see him taking the pay cut and staying at the rank.
I hope he goes back to the Jags.
That would be
I don't think he
fire.
will.
Him and
I don't know if
Shaq.
they
Griffin.
can,
Ooh.
That'd be fire.
Hey, I'm gonna say Tariq and Jalen
I
Ramsey
can't
would be
read
good.
it. I mean,
So CJ Gardner Johnson goes, Juju ran from me when I check him in game. Yawn. Then 10 got his smoke. So Juju replied, Big cap. Also, I told you in the game, stop talking all that because we're gonna come back. And then he asked him, now help me decide which finger I should get this ring fitted for.
Good one.
Oh wow.
He got him real good. All
Alright,
right, and then Lamar Jackson. It's like they're seriously looking into trading him instead of signing him.
But like the draft compensation they would get for him would be insane.
Yeah.
So
How often do you
honestly,
get a
if they
quarterback
can't make
like
it,
Lamar
if they
Jackson?
can't make a deal
Yeah.
with him, I would
I
honestly.
mean,
trade him.
really. I mean, like Lamar Jackson.
They
I
are
mean,
the
all the
$100
quarterbacks are starting
Yeah.
to become Lamar Jackson.
He wants stupid money that
No,
the Ravens aren't going to want
Hurts
to pay
Lamar
and
is-
Fields.
because he's in.
Lamar's
It's not
the
many
Did
people.
anyone else
I
hear
think-
Fields rumors either too?
No,
That's-
well, that's just smoke for the draft. Because
Yeah.
obviously they're not going to pick
Flashbang.
another quarterback. Yeah, but I feel like Lamar is one of the most disrespected quarterbacks in the league.
I think so.
Literally every year.
He's
You
a
want-
running back. He can't.
You
throw
want to
the
talk
ball,
about running
but-
backs?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts. He's had two
Yeah.
touchdowns.
Everyone just
He's
comes
always
up-
hurt.
Every year, someone comes up with an excuse on why they think Lamar
I've
Jackson.
been waiting for a long time for this
Long
next part.
time.
Even his MVP season, really good. He sucks.
I hated him as MVP season, but
XFL predictions are
It's you,
here.
baby. It's
Let's
you.
go. I'm so hyped for the
All
XFL.
So game one, we
Yeah,
have
this is your segment. You got this shit.
the Las Vegas Vipers, Lane's team, versus the Arlington Renegades, Luke's team.
Renegades favored by 2 points.
that's what I'm with his favorite.
Right.
I literally have no fucking clue, man.
Well, we're not gonna have the whole season. Also,
We need gifts on
I
Google
wanna-
Docs.
I wanna.
We need gifts on
I
Google Docs.
agree.
So I can put Mike Tomlin on the screen, but like, we do not care.
What are we thinking for a prediction winner on this? What is,
Nothing.
That's a
Nothing.
whopper.
No.
I think
I like
prediction winner owes everyone else money instead
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
someone else getting money.
I agree.
You guys are no fun, man. Next game. This
Down.
is Saturday too, right?
Down. Yep.
All right. We have the Orlando. I always want to make sure the Orlando Guardians, which is no one's team, versus the Houston Roughnecks, which is also no one's team.
No spread on this game.
So
They're both ass. So it's
Roughnecks are more drippy.
Roughnecks because they got MVPJ flowing through the veins.
I think this is the biggest match of the week personally.
Yes, sir.
Dylan's Battlehawks
Yes, sir.
versus mine, San Antonio Brahmas.
The Brahmas are gonna get railed.
Horns up, baby. Go Brahmas.
Brahmas only team, Battlehawks only team favored away. Only away.
No.
What do you mean cry about it? You cry about it. We're favored. Fuck you.
Brahmas are gonna run them over.
Andrew, you want to do the spread on this one too?
No.
You were bitching about the spread the whole season. Now here we go. Spread.
Alright.
Why are we doing this spread about the shit that doesn't matter at all?
Just put B.
What do you mean? This matters. This matters.
Alright. And then Sunday's game.
Ooh, you guys got. I need to hear some.
Sunday's my bad.
I need to hear some shit talk from you guys right now.
We have Andrew's Seattle Sea Dragons versus Zulad's DC Defenders.
Ben DiNucci, I think, is starting.
He is starting.
See, you're gonna get invested in this league.
Oh yeah, watch.
Yeah, go
Watch their
go-
Instagram
go-
You know what?
highlights.
Whoever wins,
Go
whoever wins XFL
Defenders.
gets their team's XFL jersey.
I'll pass.
I can't wait to spend $100 on that shit.
Sea Dragons.
Everyone's gonna think it's like some cheap Chinese market ripoff.
Hey, wrong.
I'm going to an art jersey.
Yeah,
Gee.
pure hype. All right,
I'm
can't wait for the XFL. NBA. Some trades happened.
Probably the biggest trade in the trade deadline, or at the trade deadline. The Suns get
The
Kevin
biggest
Durant
fucking loser in the NBA.
and TJ Warren. He's also there. The Nets get Mikal Bridges,
Kevin,
Cam
the
Johnson, Jay Crowder,
Durant
and
is
4
back.
first-round picks.
Bro just goes to teams that are already built.
Yeah.
And then ruins them.
Yeah. It's like insane how much
Same
of a
with Kyrie.
snake he is. You think the Mickey fucking championship is in? Go look at the Golden State Warriors back in the day. That was only like 6 years ago.
We
guys.
hate.
Only one NBA
You
championship
said back in
actually
the day, it
counts.
sounds like from the 80s or something.
Yeah.
Back in
Yeah.
the day.
Only
Go
one
look at
NBA
the-
championship.
Go look at
back in
those
the
teams. Go
day.
look at the Lakers and Celtics from the 80s. Those are some
Only
built teams.
one NBA championship counts.
I
No,
think 2016.
nobody cares.
I think 2016 is.
I think Rondo's counts.
Hey,
W.
Alright.
actually, I won't bring that up.
Actually,
you stupid bag.
Actually, the bubble is actually the hardest one to win.
because they had to battle COVID.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the Heat are not beating the Bucks in 5 in.
They were high on Zaza playing basketball.
If it's the easiest rating,
Why are these
I'm
highlights?
bullshit over here.
Those are all
You know damn well them stinky Celtics fans would say it counts if it was theirs.
Alright, who's gonna go?
Magic get Pat Bev, gets cut after, and a second-round pick. The Lakers get Mo Bamba.
That's bullshit.
It's either gonna be really good or really bad. I mean, he shot 1 for 7 in
I
the
saw
first
him
game,
and
but
LeBron did.
He
What
took
is it with
two-
Lakers players?
he
and
took-
shooting like 2 for 10.
he took
like
2
1 for
buzzer
7.
beaters though, so 1 for 5.
Alright, I'll do the next one. The
Right,
Celtics
G.
got Mike Muscala for Justin Jackson, 2 second-round picks, which is literally nothing.
He's insane.
But he's pretty good. He looked like Larry Bird that one game against the
The-
Bucks.
Against the Grizzlies, he was.
Yeah, against
a
the
god.
Grizzlies, yeah.
He was like God.
So
Hey,
against-
Payne Pritchard is heat checking, man.
yeah,
Dude, I texted you out here to give him like Payne
Yeah.
Pritchard heat check incoming.
in his first
Dude, he made that. I was.
Yeah.
3 games. Wait. Oh, against the Hornets, he had 12 points, then 10 points against the Grizzlies, and 18 against the Bucks, which all those were in the first half, and he kind of just like shat himself. But I don't know why we started.
How did the Celtics with like none of their starters?
They
They
almost
went- they took the Bucks
nobody's
to
taking the
overtime.
Bucks
This is the
seriously.
Bill Russell ring, man.
This is that's what I said. I said it like
They're gonna
5
win it
episodes
for
ago.
Bill.
There's no way they know.
Alright.
The only thing stopping them really is the Phoenix Suns.
Giannis to the Mavericks.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That ain't fucking
Trade everyone to the west so the Celtics don't.
Dude,
Oh,
what would the Bucks need to get in a trade if they were to trade Giannis? Like
Oh my
10
god.
first-round picks?
I don't think that's possible.
on the topic
What?
of
They would have-
the Celtics. What's his name? Derek White played with a hole in his ear yesterday.
Eardrum.
I don't know why he did that. Eardrum, yes.
Got a hole in your head.
It's like
Get a Jeffy
I'll
helmet.
put a hole in your head.
Get a Jeffy helmet on.
Lose your head.
Get clapping, who do that?
All right, the Bucks got Jay Crowder.
Jameson Crowder. I was calling Jameson
What the
Crowder.
fuck was all with the 5 second-round pick?
Yeah,
There's like
the Nets
8
get
of
5
them.
second-round
Yeah, they
picks.
got
Everyone was
5
just
and
tossing
10.
around second-round picks like it was.
Why are second-round picks useless?
Because they're
They're
just
second
There's no
round.
value because they play.
The
basically
NBA draft,
seventh
literally,
round
the only
NFL
thing that matters is the top 13 picks.
Oh yeah, I feel like top 10.
Yeah.
Lottery, top 13. Man.
You have to be really. You have to get really lucky or be really good. Like there are really good teams that they can't hit on a pick outside of the top 10. Obviously, they're still good, so that means like it's really hard to draft past them.
I
But
want to talk about a second rounder a little bit. Jaden Hardy. Steal the second round. Mavericks. Got a stud. Hardy party, baby.
That's who I wanted.
Jesus.
That's who I wanted when I was watching the draft, and we picked Max Christie. But hey, he's actually not that bad at all.
he got assigned to the G. I saw it because the Lakers get so much bullshit media coverage. That he got assigned to the G League, and I saw that. So that's really it.
There's also a 4-team trade.
What?
Detroit
Oh,
got
this
James
one.
Wiseman.
I think that's a
Atlanta
steal.
got Sadiq Bey. Warriors got Gary Payton.
Back on
And
the
Portland
Warriors.
received 5 second round.
I think that's an absolute steal
For
the
Detroit?
Pistons. Yeah, it's James Wiseman's 3rd year, and he was just shipped out because he was playing with Steph Curry. He was literally just meant there to set a screen for them to run around it, like I do at Pull Park.
Yep.
Literally
Shout
just hand the ball off and you shoot.
Shout out Pope Park. We gotta do a Pope Park episode.
If it was anything like today, we should.
And what do you want? One of you fuckers want to do the next part?
Yes, the Celtics made Joe Mazzulla their interim coach, their new head coach officially, and he replaced Ime Udoka. I don't know what they're gonna do with him because Udoka is technically still,
roster.
yes, well,
Well, not
yeah,
the roster.
Under contract.
yes.
Yeah.
They also
Put
gave,
him in,
coach.
Cut your coach.
they also made they gave Mazzulla a contract extension, and he's probably gonna be here for at least like the next decade. He's also from Rhode Island too, which I did not
I mean,
know.
he's doing a good
Can
job.
I
So
say
obviously-
something?
I'm just the coach for the fucking Celtics.
Speaking of NBA coaches, Jason Kidd, wake the fuck up! Why is Christian Wood not starting? Why is the best center on our roster not starting?
Hey,
Why?
Hey, Jay.
Why are we starting Dwight Powell and Reggie Bullock? We are not going to win games. We're not going to win.
Jared.
I'm tired of seeing this shit. Start Luka, start Kyrie, start Tim Hardaway, start Christian Wood, and start JaVale
Hey
McGee.
Jared.
I can be the better roster than this fucker boy coaching the Mavericks. This guy's head up his ass.
Maybe that's his strategy.
I don't know. I'm about to flex a little bit here now. Darvin Ham has already put the most starting lineups of all time out with 33
In a game or
No,
in a season.
in a season. Yeah,
Why?
because everyone kept getting injured and new
Different
people
combos.
coming in.
I fucking hate Jason Kidd. He's fucking useless.
And
Go
he's-
back to the fucking Nets.
I'll take him back as an assistant coach, man.
Alright. Stat leaders. This shit's crazy this week.
All right, points per game. Luka is back on top
By point
by
one.
0.1.
Go.
Assists. This is crazy.
James the Hard Man Hardy.
James the hard man hard.
It's not Halliburton anymore.
He's number 3 now.
He dropped by 0.2 assists. 0.2.
Bro is not a robot. Well, he is because he's still getting the same.
He's still at 10.
The longest streak
James
on
Harden
those
was too
stat
hard.
leaders
Yeah.
is now gone. That's crazy. All right, rebounds is still Giannis from last week with 12.3.
Is it tied or?
I think I don't know. There's just no stat there.
Yeah, they're tied then.
Top 3 teams, I think the same as last week. Celtics, Bucks, Nuggets. Bottom 3 still, I think the Rockets, the Spurs, and the Pistons. Anyone want
Didn't
to
Cleveland
keep
just
up
lose?
You got that. That's all you.
No, I'm good.
Didn't Cleveland just lose?
Well, this was supposed to be for yesterday, so if they did, my bad.
I'm pretty sure they lost.
The Bucks are on an 11-game win
Last
streak,
month.
and the Cavs are on a
Cavs.
7-game win streak. Well, they were, I guess.
Yeah, they were. They lost to the Sixers last night.
Alright, they're gone. The Bucks.
You know,
11 wins.
is you on L streaks?
And the Spurs on a 13-game losing streak.
That's fucking embarrassing.
That's terrible.
Women
Are they the
Dallas
worst team in the
team.
league now, or is it still?
It better be
It's-
that.
it's
Nope, the
probably
Rockets are the
them.
worst team in the league.
Oh, the
Well, it
Rockets.
says it right
Yeah.
there.
Listen,
Pop wants. Let me know. Dude's gonna be a bust.
I hope
he
he's
sucks.
a bust.
The Rockets are on
You
a
just
6-game
wanna be
losing
bold.
streak,
Let's
and
do
the
it.
Pacers on a 5-game losing streak.
He's Rudy Gobert with a jump shot. Wow.
NHL.
Yeah.
A trade happened. This shit is crazy.
When's the deadline? Is it March? Like,
Hunter
March
Skinner?
2nd or something.
It's
So
okay.
I think there's 14 days left.
There's gonna be a lot
10
of
days
rumors.
left.
A lot of rumors.
Yeah, a lot of rumors. Not much actually happens in the NHL. The Rangers. This is like big trade. Yeah, I agree. Let's buy it with our pocket change. Rangers get Vladimir Tarasenko and a guy for a first round pick, a 4th round pick, Sammy Blais, and another prospect.
Hunter Skinner, Austin Skinner's brother.
But yeah, since the Rangers got Tarasenko, they are going off. He scores in his first 3 minutes with the Rangers, and then the Rangers are also 24-4 in their last 28 games. So they're coming for the Bruins. Tarasenko is helping that a lot. He wasn't really doing much in St. Louis anymore. And G, you wanna?
So I was walking downstairs to get a hot pocket, thinking that the Bruins were gonna choke in an overtime game because they never win in overtime. I guess it's the only time.
They gotta keep their regulation streak.
And they walked off the. Is it the Stars? I think it was in their arena.
Yep. In Dallas.
Great game. They need to give him a blank check though at one point. If they don't,
I don't wake up your entire family.
because I yelled quite loudly.
Alright, Andrew, you want me to do this?
You can do it. It's the exact same thing.
McJesus, 42 goals. McJesus, 97 points. Luke Shen,
I'm telling you,
250 hits.
I wish Andrew was breaking.
Luke Shen, rumored to be traded.
What team's he even on?
Fucking
This was-
bounces around.
This
like
was
some,
supposed to be challenging for me to read all
That's
these Canadians that way.
Well, now it's
Yeah,
That's
now
not
it's the
hard.
exact same thing.
Jesus, shit.
No, they do. You need to play at least 5 games.
No.
What are you talking about? Yes, that's how it goes.
Wait, what?
Linus Olmark, 937 save percentage. Jared wants to include the E-Bug, who made a single save, has a career 1,000 save percentage.
He's an emergency call.
Oh my
Emergency
god.
backup.
He's a boating driver.
Yeah, every arena has one guy who's designated, so if the 2 goalies go down on either team, he gets to suit up and play.
Didn't that happen like the
Was
places?
he Zamboni driver for the Oilers?
Yeah, the Oilers. Came in,
Saving McJesus.
made one save, and the game ended, they won. Dude finished. Perfect save
Saving-
percentage.
How much did they win by?
Probably like 3 or 4.
Wait, so how
Put
does
him
that
in.
person get paid?
I don't exactly know. I just know that is like my dream job.
He gets
He's a Boney driver.
he gets
No,
a raise
that's
by
it.
every
Right.
save he makes. So he gets like
That better be a fat raise.
Emergency backup goalie. Greatest thing of all time. 81. I don't know. Doing things. First place Bruins, second place Hurricanes, third place Devils, who are coming back. Bruins still up by a bit. Worst Blue Jackets, second worst Blackhawks, and Coyotes, who are on a 7-game, not win streak, but point streak. They're 4-0-3. Yeah. 4-0-3 in their past 7 games, so they're third to last. What is that? The Rangers are on a 5-game winning streak. Like, is that supposed to be?
Dude.
The Hangers. And then the Sabres are on a
Figured that was
4-game
coming.
losing streak.
Alright, so MLB, they introduced more rule changes which I think are kind of stupid.
The ghost rule or ghost runner.
Position players can only pitch when their team is either up by double digits in the 9th inning, losing by 8+ or at any time or in extra innings. This rule is kind of dumb because you want to have like the position. The reason why you put the position players into pitch is so that you don't burn out your bullpen. And the fact that you can't do that is like really dumb. So yeah. And then the Ghost Runner is now a permanent rule, which was
hate
they were
that.
messing around with. I know it's so.
I
dumb.
hate it. It
They're
does
messing
make the
around with
games
it.
go quicker, but fuck that.
In the around the COVID year, and now an extra innings runner will start on second. This rule doesn't exist in the playoffs, it doesn't make any sense because like there are games that will go like 60 innings in the playoffs and then not. So and then that's not going to happen in the regular season. So I don't really understand it. Pitchers and catchers reported this Monday, I think, and games will start next weekend. The new Rangers pitcher Jacob deGrom has already hurt himself in his first bullpen, and I think it's funny how the Yankees had probably the worst trade deadline in recent history because Frankie Montas, Andrew Benintendi, and Scott Efros, all of them will not play a single game for them this year after Frankie Montas had shoulder surgery, and Chris Sale threw a 45-pitch bullpen session, and this is probably like the biggest news yet. The fact that he did not hurt himself because he's probably the most injury-prone pitcher I've ever seen. So, go baseball.
UFC 284 this weekend. Islam versus Volk. 7th super fight ever.
47 from
Islam won. People aren't happy, and it was close. I don't
Volk
really
should have
care.
won.
I mean, it was a pound for pound number 1, pound for pound number 2. Volk is still number 1 despite losing. People aren't happy about that either. People just are never happy. I don't know. Whatever you want. And then Mario Super Sluggers. Yeah, we kicked some Mario Super Sluggers ass.
Yes.
They were afraid to play on level 4 difficulty.
Dude, I never played that game before my life.
And barely win.
We played in 3.
Yeah, we were on 3.
We should have played 4.
NG pitches
I hit a
master
3-run home run
We
with
got
Mario.
destroyed. Alright. Hot?
Oh, there's like none.
There's none?
I don't know.
I'll check YouTube.
We can save this for next week. We can pile them up.
Instagram. Even though I'm pretty sure that was.
I think one of them got a decent amount of replies, but
I have 3.
Read your 3.
Okay.
Alright. Beckham 13 says Giannis will end up being the best power forward or center to be in the NBA.
no.
That's just wrong. Dirk
No.
Nowitzki.
Of all time
Dude,
or right now?
All right. The first 2 guys I think of is Larry Bird and
Remember small
Hakeem.
forward.
Like pretty small.
Small
forward.
for
Hakeem.
Giannis was a small forward too, so.
Hakeem.
The dream.
Dirk.
Hakeem's
Tim
a center.
All right.
Tim Duncan. Dirk.
We're talking about
Big
power
fundamental.
forward.
Shaq.
The pro
Will.
swimmer.
Kareem. Will always be over them.
Yeah, he's not going to even pat.
Karl Malone's my favorite.
Of course he is.
All right, next one.
Repixtant said baseball will forever be one of the hardest sports to play in the world.
I think it is.
Obviously.
Yeah.
One of the hardest.
I think
Yeah.
darts is harder.
You said this before. That
Or
doesn't
actually,
even make sense.
Baseball-
Darts fucking retard.
Baseball and hockey, I think.
Like I know I've said this a billion times, and you've heard it from other people a billion times. It is literally impossible for someone to just step in the box and hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
fucking.
bunch
You have
that
like
shit.
0.3 seconds to
Yes.
actually react.
And now everyone throws so hard now, so it's getting even harder. I'll tell you that.
That's why I picked Judge as my player of the year. Even though that video got scrapped. Whatever. But I was
Money.
like, alright, if someone's
Okay.
breaking home run records when pitchers are better than they've ever been,
Yeah.
they deserve it.
And
There's only
then
like 1.
Yeah.
my name is Big B says gymnastics.
W him. Dude, I don't know. That's kind of a hot take though.
Yeah, this is a hot take.
This is a hot take.
Gage Cass says Luka Doncic is black.
Shit! Hold up! Alright, he brought the heat. I don't agree with him.
I agree, man. He plays like a black man.
Wait.
No, he doesn't.
Hold on.
He's built like a
He
microphone.
can barely jump off the ground.
Hold on. This is my argument.
Man, supposed to think it.
I don't know.
The only thing dark about him is his tattoos on his arms.
Greatest
He's
white
whiter
man touched
than me.
the NBA.
All right, next one.
Next one is ISO Chandler 8. LBJ equals GOAT if he had helped 2017 and 2018. No.
Yeah.
So if he won those two instead of losing?
Yeah.
No.
Player wins more
He
championships than
definitely
become the
had
GOAT. That's obviously
more-
but like,
Yeah, you definitely have a better chance.
Speaking of
but-
championships, Andrew, you're a hypocrite, man.
What? Uh-oh.
So, during the Super Bowl,
Oh, Lord.
we got rings.
Oh, load.
And somebody in this table said that why should rings lead to a GOAT conversation?
Yeah.
Talking about Patty Mahomes. So
Why
why
should
is
they win?
LeBron's rings helping him in the GOAT conversation?
Because that's all fucking retards look at. They don't look at anything else besides rings.
I mean, that is the goal
That
of
was
playing
true.
the sport.
To
To
win
win
the
the championship.
And if
You can win
and
championships.
if you
but
win
can't
more
get your own
championships,
stats.
everyone's gonna look at you as
Yeah, but
a better player.
The entire thing, people getting drafted, people playing, is their goal of playing whatever sport it is to win the championship.
I think stats are more important.
Dude,
You
no.
are. That is
Like,
a terrible outlook on.
if
The
you're-
fucking Bill Russell's the best player of all time.
No, I'm dude.
He's
No,
the most
Bill Russell's
overrated
not-
player of all time, number one.
What?
Bill Russell.
Most overrated?
And you
Yes.
should comment this in the hot takes video.
He never averaged over 20 in his career.
Who cares?
Bro,
And he
you're a
won
winner.
5 MVPs.
He's got more rings than he has fingers. Who cares?
No, one can go down low.
What?
One can go down.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Alright.
You think
LeBron?
Bill Russell was buried with all
Why
his
they all
rings?
about LeBron?
Probably, right?
LeBron,
LeBron sexuals.
Matthew Pop is who says LeBron is currently better than Michael. I agree. Michael's what, 7 years old?
Michael Jordan was
Currently
too
better
good
than
to be in that
first.
situation.
Yeah, so
Motherfucker
Michael
couldn't
Jordan at
walk.
38 versus LeBron James 38 wins.
Jordan could barely fucking walk.
Yeah, because he had so many more playoff runs where he actually won championships.
I don't know, man. 11 straight finals.
Why are they all about LeBron is the goat?
Because they
LeBron.
know. They know what to do.
I know.
Lip pussy.
There's another. Muller Benja says Miami LeBron equals GOAT.
Alright,
That,
are
I
we
can
just-
agree with that.
Are we
Well,
just
there's
strictly
both
saying?
Jordan
That's-
on
that is-
No,
Just
I
Miami.
think Jordan on his
I think he's talking about just LeBron.
That is a
Yeah.
take, like Miami, like that's like a take just basically
That'd be the greatest
strictly
LeBron.
off like
Yeah.
nostalgia
The goal.
or something.
Yeah, that Miami LeBron James is better than any
Go
player
on.
ever.
The greatest LeBron of all time.
Miami LeBron just was carried. Cavs LeBron.
Carried.
just-
Second Cavs.
No,
Not the first one. Did he win it? No, he
No,
didn't.
he didn't.
With the first stint of the Cavs?
Because it wasn't for
No.
Cleveland.
Cleveland
Cleveland!
was
This is for you.
2016.
Alright.
Oh.
Anybody else have anything they want to talk about? Any shout outs? Any
Really
teams?
Different video.
That's a video.
Okay,
Should we
Oh,
find
what?
that out right now?
that was fine.
Alright, so
Alright now.
I think that's all we got today.
Expect a way shorter video next week.
Yeah, not football's done. So
Everyone's
Football
a
is done.
Everyone's a one-trick pony, and I only know about football.
Like a what?
go fucking outside.
Go take a smoke break.
What?
So doesn't even talk about the stuff he likes.
Follow on Instagram.
I don't
Subscribe
talk
on
at all.
YouTube. Follow on TikTok. Go Wildcats tomorrow.
Understand Wildcat?
Go UNH Wildcats.
Wildcat
LeBron.
style.
LeBron sucks.
Wildcat
and
style,
GOAT.
baby. We'll see you next week.